Johnny from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say. Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana.
I got my coffee, I got my dollars, and I'm looking for deals. Am I at the right place?
I say, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
Bless you, my child. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sister Mary Agnes. You may have heard about me from my friend Cajun Roots Reseller, Johnny. I met Johnny many years ago when he was purchasing furniture from Frankie and Johnny's in Louisiana. They were not going to give him credit, and I vouched for him. I said, let him have it with no problem. He's got the dollars. See the special man.
Let him have it with no
You
problem.
got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, I'm Johnny's Dough Girl. I'm here to say subscribe, hit the bell, not my belly button, and share out his shows. Always give him a thumbs up. You can even become a member. Buy him a coffee and follow his other channels like the cooking shows, my favorites, his fur babies, and more. Leave a comment, and when you watch a video, you're showing him your support.
Hi, I was looking for some jewelry. I'm going to be getting married soon. No, I don't have any credit.
Well, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, if you're on a fixed income, even if it's on a sale, in the Cajun Roots Reseller eBay store, guess what? Send an offer. We'll let you have it with no problem.
Johnny has many auctions, chat shows, in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and all are welcome. But there's no drama or negativity tolerated on any of his channels. Now go, child, with my blessings. Watch Cajun Roots Reseller. Love always. Be kind to one another, and have a blessed day.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Morning and welcome as we remember that this month, in the month of October, is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is really close and dear to my heart as I did lose my mother with breast cancer. But most importantly, also this month is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, where I personally am a survivor of. So please keep that in mind that this month is both not only Domestic Violence Awareness Month, but also Breast Cancer Awareness Month as well. And hello, good morning and welcome. And how's everybody doing this morning? First in the chat was Regina. Hello, good morning and welcome. I saw the little video short that y'all did with you meeting up with Mark and Mike yesterday. That was actually pretty cool. Y'all survived. And yes, I did see that. I didn't notice until you put it in the chat, Little Debbie, that the handles are back. They did a lot of updates October 1st. So I don't know if this is going to be permanent or what's going on, but yes, I didn't notice until you said it in the chat. So yes, the handles are back. Good morning, hello, and welcome, Little Debbie. And Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Tina, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Craig, doing what he does best. Wake up, Craig. Good morning, hello, and welcome. Get you some coffee. Yeah, I had to reset my computer right at the beginning before it was time to go on live. Lord Jesus, don't they pick a wrong time. Scarlett, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, I just noticed it when you put it in the chat. Let's see. Everybody's saying hello, Scarlett. And then, of course, that's Claudette. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are y'all doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Y'all all saying hello to everybody. For Unforgettable Weekend. That's right. It's the beginning of fall. Truly fall. It's currently finally 43 degrees. I woke up this morning at, 4 o'clock. I was late getting up. And it was 37 degrees this morning here in Massachusetts. Inauguration dude is here. Let's see. Claudette. Congratulations. Oh, 84 years old. Awesome. Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. I got to remember these handles. Jeffrey, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. That's what's good about if you have the handles as close as you got to your channel. It'd be even better to remember. It's just going to be interesting. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Wendy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? I saw a post this morning that you did with a gorilla all made out of crayon colors. Either that or somebody reposted it and put your name there, but that was pretty cool. Let's see. We back. Yeah, I know, Jennifer. Yeah, I saw that. It's always a great day, isn't it, right? Alrighty. So today, this weekend is a typical weekend. We don't have anything special going on except for this Sunday. I will be on with Mark and Mike of Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell, and that's at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next Tuesday is our rapid fire round showcasing of members. It is now filled. If you would like to be for the November show at this time, that'll be November the 4th. Make sure you email me at CajunRootsReseller@gmail.com and let me know you would like to be on there and give me a couple of time slots that you'd be interested in. Also, don't forget on October 25th is our Reseller Community Shop Hop Train Sale. It's an uploaded video. Make sure if you would like to be on that one. I do have 4 spots left on that one. And then on the 14th, I will be on with Janice and Two Old Guys Vintage and Resell with the Friends Selling with Friends, and I'll be on there at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. No, Central, 1:30 Eastern. I have to remember the time slots for those. Yeah, they start at 12 o'clock Eastern, Central, but I go on at 12:30 Central, 1:30 Eastern. Carol, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Yes, long time. And Carol, I've been noticing that my my antique booth, the one I just moved into, has been getting posts on YouTube, Facebook. Yeah, they've been posting my booth pictures. Go back to the Foot Doctor December the 4th. 3 months. Yep, that's about right. 4 months. Yep, 3 months. And Cheryl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Everybody saying hello to each other. Yeah, it's just a checkup kind of thing you do every 3 months. Robert does that. Yeah, and then they take care of his toes and all that good stuff. That's typical when you go to the foot doctor when you're a diabetic. So. Other than that, if anybody has anything special going on, make sure you email me to put you on the calendar. The calendar is updated as much as I can, when I can. That way I can add you if you have any specific shows you would like me to add. Been processing some more stuff to bring to the antique booth this Sunday, so that's what I've been working on this morning. Got a lot done this morning. All right, so as y'all know, every Friday we do this. Would you buy it or would you leave it? I first want to thank Cheryl. Sent in a couple of items for this morning's show, and we'll get started with that first, and then we'll go into some items that I sold during the week as well. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get ready to start our new program, every program we do every Friday.
It's time for everybody's favorite segment where we ask,
Would you buy it or would you leave it?
the game show that asks, when you're out and about sourcing, would you buy it for resale? How much you would pay for it? Or would you leave it? And now the host of Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It, Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. It's me, Angie. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Now, our first item is brought into you by what did I do here? I want to do this first. By Cheryl B. Jim. She's in the chat. All right, this is a 2001 Lenox Midnight Vampire figurine that is 11.5 inches tall. Show you the pictures. Pretty cool. I believe it may have been made out of resin. Looks like. Not 100% sure, but look at the detail. Down to the wolf. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see here. That's right, every Friday. All right, Glenn said I would pass. Regina says I'd pick this up for 10, but I'd keep it. Heather says tomorrow is the Peanut Gang and Snoopy's 75th anniversary. What? Good morning, it's me, Angie. Tina says I would pay 8, but I would keep it. Claudette says I would pay 4 and sell it for 38. Carol says I would pick this up for 5 and I would sell it for 45. I know if I found this somewhere, I would definitely pick it up because it's unique. It's different. And it's Lenox. Yeah. Very colorful too. Anyone else would pick this up or if you would leave it? Let us know in the chat. It's again, remembering there's no right or wrong answers. Hello, Hetty. Hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Also, don't forget today on Dawn Southern Finds with the deals. Dawn's deals today. There's several guests that'll be showing in today. I did consider keeping it. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's nice to enjoy it, then turn around and sell it, right? But Cheryl says I almost considered keeping it. I don't blame you. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Very detailed too. What's up, Patrick? Hello, good morning and welcome, Patrick. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. All right, so Cheryl had picked this up. Let's get to the email. Bought this with a lot of ceramic items at a local auction for $11. There were 7 pieces in it total. She bought the whole lot for $11 and there were 7 pieces total. So far, she's only listed this one item, and it only took 2 weeks to sell. So she bought this in a lot for $11, and there was 7 pieces in that lot. And she sold it for, in 2 weeks, $38.99. Awesome. 7 stacks. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Who's the guest? There's going to be, and I saw it yesterday. I saw the thumbnail. Somebody was talking about it yesterday in the morning show. And I forgot already. I'm sorry, Jennifer. I heard him talking about it yesterday, and I cannot remember who it was. I think Regina was talking about it yesterday or day before yesterday. Yeah, you sure did, Claudette. You did say 38. You are right about that one. But I do know, I think it's Regina and a couple of others. And I can't remember the lady's name. I don't recognize her channel name. All right, this next item is also sent in by Cheryl. As soon as I get this taken care of, open that email. Now this is number 4 gold glitter cupcake cake toothpick toppers. There's the number 4, a pack of 4. Let's see here. Is it a pack of 4? Shape number 4. There was 4 packs, 4 in a pack. 4 number 4s. These are the picks that you'd use in your cupcakes or cake. You and Pat. So would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Regina, weren't you going to be on the Dawn's channel today? We couldn't remember the guest name. I think it was you that said that a couple of days ago. I think, if I remember correctly, when you were on our screen on the panel. Where, what, and who? Miss Marion. Oh, that's right. There was Miss Marion. This Wednesday, we talked about it on the Hump Day auction. Miss Marion's going to be on there this week, this Friday, along with, and I cannot remember the girl's name, the channel. Regina, Miss Marion that said she would be there today. So Miss Marion will be on with Dawn and them today, but I cannot remember the other person's name. I don't recognize the channel name. Mark and Mike, hello, good morning and welcome. And they are on the road again. They got on the road again. Carol says pick this up for 50 cents and sell it for $10. Marlene, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. You're welcome. Yeah, I know it's Miss Marion, but I could not remember the other person's name. And I thought Regina said that. Oh, okay, Regina. I cannot remember the lady's name. I can see her face, but I cannot remember her name. I can see the name on the channel, but I just can't remember it. It's not somebody I really know a lot about. All right, so would you buy these or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? Ellen's here? Did I miss Ellen? Okay. Regina says I would leave it. Or is Ellen going to be on there today? I don't know. No, I don't think it was Ellen. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't see Ellen either. Going to be on with the Dawns today. Okay. But it was somebody else. Miss Marion talked about it Wednesday, but I couldn't figure out the name. I couldn't remember the name of the channel. All right, so she's going to be on today too, but I think there's 3 total guests today, from what I understand. Anyway, I'm not sure. You never know until the actual show. So I don't know, because I don't think they put their guesses on their in their description. So I don't know. I'm not sure, but I know that Miss Marion talked about it. Well, hello, Michael. Have a safe trip. Let's see. Cheryl says she picked this up in a birthday bag lot. It was a large bag of birthday items. She paid $3 for the whole bag. She listed the pieces, and I don't need to. Let's see. I did not need to sold in a month. Yeah. Okay. She bought the whole bag for $3. She did list them in pieces, and she sold this one for $10. That one sale already paid for the bag of stuff that she bought. Not bad, right? Pretty good. That already paid for her bag and then some. She paid $3 for the whole bag of stuff. Pretty cool. All right. Yes, indeed, Carol. 710. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Right, Carol? Third wheel. You can be the third wheel? Well, I thought it was somebody else, though. I can't remember the channel name. Marion talked about it Wednesday, and I just can't remember. All right. The next item up the show. Speaking of birthday cake stuff. This is the Batman flashing decoration that you have to put. There's a battery in it, and it lights up. You put it on top of a cake. It's a cake topper. It's a Batman LED light up decorating party supply favor cake topper for Batman. Oh, Batman. And it does light up. Multicolor modes. You can change the colors. It sits on the top of a cake. It's made out of acrylic or plexiglass. The top is made out of plexi. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Let's see. Tina says, it's not in here yet. There we go. Here we go. All right. Tina says, pick it up for $3 and turn it into $12. Good morning, Kevin. How are you doing? Good to see you. Claudette says, I'd pay $1 and sell it for $12. Carol says, pay $2 and turn it into $25. Michael says, pick this up for $3 and sell it for $12. Regina says, I'd pay $1 and sell it for $15. Cheryl says, I'd pick this up for $2 and sell it for $15. And Jennifer's dropping links for the shows for the week. The weekend, make sure you set your reminders. Anyone else, would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? All right, it looks like the chat has stopped for a minute. I picked this up at Wally World on clearance. Picked up several of these, by the way. I paid 25 cents a piece for each one of these. So my cost is 25 cents. And I sold it for full asking price. And I do have some left. Actually, I only have 2 left. And I sold it for $14.25. Picked it up for 25 cents. And sold it for $14.25. So, yeah. And I just listed that this year because it was the 25 cents is the total at the end. Good old Clarence. I love me some Clarence. I sure do. And the funny thing is the guy who used to take care of my beard and my hair, when I had hair, his name was Clarence. So I called him Clarence. And he loved it. Bread and butter is right. That is so true. 25 cents into $14.75. 25? Yes. Yes, he is. All right. The next item sold on Poshmark. This is an Anne Klein crossbody woven pattern leather detailed strap. Almost like a bamboo style. Woven. The chain also had a piece of leather that intertwined with it. You can turn it into a crossbody or a shoulder bag or a handbag. Anne Klein. Oh, yes, they do, Cheryl. You right about that. And that's the view of the inside. It had a magnetic closure. There's the bottom of it. There's close-up of the inside. Nice and clean. And Klein. Slide pockets. Nice and clean. Oh, and it did have some kind of perfume stain or something on the side of it right here, too, by the way. I couldn't get it out. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Yep, love me some Clarence. Cooking cheesy toast. Walmart, yeah, they do. Okay, Michael says pick this up for $6 and sell it for $24. Regina says pick this up for $10 and sell it for $35. Claudette says buy it for $7 and sell it for $65. Would anybody else buy this or leave it? And if you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Cheryl says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $25. Anyone else? Anyone else? Scarlett, the real answer is 3 in the 69. Well, I actually picked this up on a YouTube online auction for $5. Picked it up for $5 on a YouTube online auction. And I accepted an offer on Poshmark for $20. I picked it up for $5 and sold it for $20. I'll let them have it with no problem. They give me an offer for $20 and you can have it. Get it out of here. I need more room for more stuff. More inventory listing. All right, this next item. Y'all have seen these before. I brought them to auction on the Mullywood Squares. This is the cell phone and tablet stand. Premier is the brand. It spins 360 degrees. It rotates and it glows in the dark. I have these in several colors, but this one was the green one. It spins in 360 degrees. You can use it for a stand. It's got a suction cup to it. It also can be a stand that you can do vertical or horizontal. It also glows in the dark. You can also do it as a kickstand if you needed to while you're doing a live show, a premiere, or any type of show or you're recording. It fits most tablets up to 8 inches and most smartphones. This one glows green. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for? Claudette says I would pay $3 and sell it for $15. Only one I have them left in there I think is green and pink. I sold all the blue and the red already. The only thing I have left is pink, green, and I think all the blue's gone. All right, Michael says pick this up for $3 and sell it for $14. Cheryl says I would buy it and keep it. Also, by the way, Jennifer is dropping your links to your channel. Don't forget to start dropping links to platforms you sell on. We're trying to promote your platforms during Q4. I do this every year. Drop them. If you go to my eBay store, any of my platforms I sell on, and you see something you would like, send me a message on an email. Put it in your shopping cart, but send me a message. I will send you a discount. Especially if you're a member of this channel, you get a 25 to 30% off depending on how many items you put in your cart. All members get up to 30% off on anything you purchase through any of my platforms. Make sure you put it in your shopping cart, and depends on how many items, it can be up to 30% off. But let me know it's you. Don't just purchase it, please. Carol says pick this up for $1 and sell it for $20. And Regina says pick it up for $2 and sell it for $20. Again, I got it at La Wally World. I picked this up for $2.50 on clearance, and I bought everything they had, every color they had. My cost was $2.50, and I did sell this one for $12.25. Yup. All right, we're moving on to the next one. This next item is the American Spirit It is a solid brass nickel finish, safety T tip and lanyard, and the inside little peg is made out of wood. There's your pictures. It has the lanyard with it, made in the US of A. Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it's sold for? Carol says, pick this up for 25 cents. Where it went? 25 cents and sell it for $25.20. Claudette says, pick this up for $4 and sell it for $22. Was Debbie in here yet? Yeah, she was in here earlier. Yeah, little Debbie's been here before. I don't know, little Debbie, are you still here? Yeah, she was in here right before you came in. Yeah, she's the one that told me about the handles being changed in the chat. Michael says, pick this up for $2 and sell it for $12. Mia, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, she was up here in here. All right, Regina says, pick this up for $1 and sell it for $14. All right, man, you got a message from Carol. All right, I'm not seeing any more guests in the chat. I picked this up again on Clarence at Wally World. And this one, I picked it up for 90 cents. And I sold this one for $7.53. Little bread and butter. Chips and crackers. You don't even know. All right, this next item, again, sold on eBay. This is a Myrtle Cecile Myrtle Cecil Landry's Fun Cooking Guide, Creole Cajun French Cookbook by Mrs. Sims. It was actually from New Orleans. It is all traditional recipes, which I have several on my platform that I'm selling. This one's a little bit older. It was one of those, like, I guess for, it was just one of those that somebody did themselves. Out of Texas. It's Myrtle Landry. All right, so would you buy these or would you leave them? And if you were to buy them, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think they sold for? Or it sold for? Michael says, pick it up for 50 cents and sell it for $9. Carol says, pick this up for 25 cents and sell it for $15.25. Glamour's Closet. I was waiting for you. I got something in the mail yesterday, and I didn't know who was it from, but I saw where it came from, and I want to thank you for the item that I got in the mail. I'll show it in a few minutes, as soon as we're done. Thank you, Glamour's. Good to see you. Welcome. Claudette says, pick this up for 50 cents and sell it for 10. Regina says, pick this up for 2 and sell it for 12. And there was no note with it, so I had to ask Robert, because I figured Robert would know. He said, I couldn't tell you. I said, I'm fine with that. I just want to make sure. Because there was no note in it. Because usually when somebody buys something that says send it to somebody as a gift, I'll write a note. This is from, gifted to, kind of thing. But yeah. That's right, Jennifer. You never know. Well, this one I picked up, I got it for free. It was free. And I sold it for an offer to a watcher. Oh no. can't believe I just did that. Hold on. It'll be an easy fix. I closed the wrong one. Orders. eBay. Open. Sesame. Come on. There we go. There we go. I had taken an offer for $14. I took an offer for $14. Now we're going to go on to the next one, which sold on Poshmark. Now this is a Dan Craft. It's a vintage Dan Craft Carnival Country Fair brooch. The interesting thing about this is the carousel did and does turn. It rotates. This piece right here rotates. It turns. Show you the pictures up close. I thought I put a video on there, but I guess I didn't. But the little carousel does turn. Dan Craft is the brand. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. That is a long time for a dentist appointment. All right, Glenmo says pick this up for $1 and sell it for 10. Thank you. I very seldomly find Dan Craft, but when I do, they sell for pretty good sometimes. Carol says pick this up for 10 and sell it for 75. Regina says pick this up for 3 and sell it for 25. Oh, Johnny, thanks for sending me that info. Oh, you're good, Jennifer. Yeah. Actually, Little Debbie asked me to do it because she was doing your modding for your show. And anybody who's part of the reseller community shop hop, and if somebody needs your information, I do send it to you. So yeah, Little Debbie told me you needed it. So you're welcome. All right, Claudette says pick it up for 3 and sell it for 30. Only do that for those who are actually in the shop hop. I will send your information if you need it because I was in everybody's show. So yeah, I knew. You're welcome. Michael says pick this up for 3 and sell it for 16. Anyone else? Anyone else? But you're welcome, Jennifer. Anybody you need during your show, if you need it, let me know. I'll send you their information. Mia says pick this up for $2 and sell it for 20. This one I picked up on a YouTube online auction with Debbie and Max. Go thrifting. My cost, $5. Picked it up for $5. And I sold it for $15. I took an offer and I let them have it with no problem. Not bad for $5. All right. There's Little Debbie. Welcome back, Little Debbie. This one is a Funko Pop DC comic Imperial Palace Batman number 374. It was the first time I ever saw one in a red box. I actually have 2. One of this one and one of something else. And I think the other one was Superman. Or Batman. Might be. I don't remember which other one, but I have another one similar to this. So would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it sold for. Let's see. Welcome back. Okay, Carol says pick this up for $1 and sell it for 15. Michael says pick this up for 3 and sell it for 19. Claudette says leave it. Cheryl says pick this up for 5 and sell it for 22. Glamo says, nope, Little Debbie says pick it up for 4 and sell it for 22 as well. But Glamo says she would pay 5 for it and she would keep it. Paid 5, but keep it for 5 and keep it. Regina says I would leave it. So Grandma says pick it up for $5 and keep it. Regina says leave it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Jennifer, you might recognize this one, by the way. Because as y'all know, I'm on every last Sunday of the month with, did you win that? Yes, I did. I sure did. And I won this on the giveaways that Tommy Buffalo Picker does every Sunday. And he sent me 2 of these. When I say 2 of these, meaning this one and another one in my package. And it was something that I won when he does his giveaways on his show every Sunday. So this was a free item for me. So I accepted an offer. Somebody sent me an offer and I let him have it with no problem because it sold for $15. I took an offer of $15. It was free. Why not? Let somebody else enjoy it because I got it for free. I sure did. And of course, Mia says I would leave it. Yep, he sure does. But I got it from Tommy Buffalo Picker for free. Yep, he sure does. All right, this next item on Target. Yep. Now, this next item sold on Etsy. This is a vintage 1980s Kaplan, Atwood, and Sawyer King's Fisher Swarovski crystal hummingbird brooch, 22 karat plated brooch. 22 karat plated. Show you the rhinestones and all the pictures in this beautiful enamel. You may recognize it because I did bring this up to auction and no one bought it. So it got listed. Look how pretty. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome, and hope you have a safe trip. We'll see you back when you return, but definitely have a safe trip. There's the back of it, and it's A and S, and the A and S, like I said, stands for Atwood and Sawyer. There's the back of your brooch. So would you buy this or would you leave it? And like I said, I did bring this to auction. No one bought it, so I listed it. Good to see you, Michael. Have a safe trip, by the way. I hope you have fun. All right, Claudette says pick this up for $8 and sell it for $28. Carol says pick this up for $5 and sell it for $75. There's Buffalo Pickers. Don't forget, this Sunday, he's having an all-day auction on Whatnot as a clearance sale. His finale of the season on Whatnot. You don't want to miss it. I will be there. I know I will. Michael says pick this up for $6 and sell it for $18. Regina says pick this up for $2 and sell it for $25. Cheryl says pick this up for $5 but sell it for $60. Just busted a girl over here trying to color my printer. Oh no! I made a heart. Aw. That is so cool. Anyone else? Would you buy this or would you leave it? If you were to buy it, what would be the most you'd pay for it and how much you think it might have sold for? Well, this item I picked up from Debbie and Max on YouTube, on a YouTube online auction. My cost, I paid, Mia says pick it up for $10, but sell it for $100. Come on. There it is. Well, I paid $7 for it. Like I said, I got it from Debbie and Max Go Thrifting. And I sold it for full asking price. Y'all ready for this? Full asking price. Guillermo says pick it up for $5 and sell it for $40. But again, I paid $7 from Debbie and Max. And I sold it for full asking price of $87.86. I only paid $7 for it. And sold it for $87.86. Exactly. And nobody bought it from me from an online auction that I brought it up for auction. Nobody bought it, so I listed it. And it actually took a little while to sell, but that's okay. It's gone to Chicago. He went to Chicago. Yeah. Girl, that's more than bread and butter. That's a whole loaf. I call that a whole loaf. All right, I have something to share that I got in the mail yesterday. And I had to ask Robert about it last night. I made a homemade chili last night. He got home, wasn't even until about 7 o'clock. But I said, okay, I have a question for you. I got a package in the mail yet today. It was from Nady Pie Trinkets and Doodads. And I said, wait, I didn't order nothing from him. I said, Robert, did he accidentally maybe send your item with me? Who made the brooch? And it was Kaplan, Adderwood, and Sawyer. It was A&S, which is Adderwood and Sawyer was the name on the brooch. That's what it was marked. All right, so this item comes in, and so I had to ask Robert. I was like, do you know? Because there was no note in here. And this is Express by Harta A. Is that an H or an N? I don't know. H-A-U-R. No. H-A. M. I'm sorry. It's an M. Lord Jesus. Why can't I see this correctly? It is H-A-R-U-T-A. That's what's on the sticker. There's the sticker. Trying to get it to focus. Maybe this way. There we go. There's the sticker. And it's a mask. And I want to thank you, Glamoz, because I found out it was from you. This was sent to me by Nady Pie Trinkets and Doodads. Make yourself bigger. I think I know what's happening. I was sharing the screen. Hold on. Can y'all see me now? I'm too small. So thank you, Glamoz. I got it yesterday, and I had to ask Robert because there was no note on it. So thank you very much. That's what I got in the mail yesterday. Yeah, that happens when I share it. But anyway, it's a mask made out of porcelain. I got it yesterday. Thank you, Glamoz. I had to ask Robert. Did you know who said that? Is it for somebody else? I didn't know. I know when I send somebody a gift that somebody bought, I always make a note on it, let them know who's it from. But I got it in yesterday. Thank you. Put that back in the box so I don't break it. It was well mask. Mystery mask, yeah. But it was also who was it from? I didn't know. All right, so let me go ahead and drop links in the chat now. It's that time. Let's see here. Let me start with Jennifer's links. Here is her YouTube channel. Yeah, that Robert says, I can't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I knew who was it from. I said, that's why I asked you. But I like to share when I get things in the mail like that to let y'all know I did get it, and thank y'all. And thank you so much, Glamoz. What did Michael say? It was from the Mardi Gras. Right, Michael? All right. There's Jennifer's Etsy store. There's her buy her a milkshake. And if anybody would like to come on up and promote your channel for anything you have going on this weekend, you're more than welcome to come on up. Just remember, you do need to have your camera and your mic connected, or it won't let you up here. Yep, that's how it's spelled. Yep. My little, you too small. Oh. Gate Smasher, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to. I hate it when it does that when I'm sharing screen. Let's see. Yep. Perfect. You can see y'all much better. Mystery mask. Yeah, right. Yes, she is. No, Craig, it's your fault. Craig, it's always your fault. That's what you get for sleeping so much. Shark. Ooh, you caught a small shark yesterday? Wasn't a keeper? It was only a 4-footer? Yeah, I'd put that back too. Yep. Oh, I can close that now. Close all these tabs I don't need no more. So don't forget, we do this every Friday with the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? So if you have any items that you have sold that would like to be shared for next Friday, make sure you do ship it or send it to me in an email by 4 a.m. or no later than 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in my email so I can have it ready for the show. And I do have the November rapid fire round now opened. If anybody would like to be on that one, that'll be the next show that is available is the November the 4th rapid fire round for members. Craig, we knew that. You ain't got to remind us. We know you're going to leave it. You always asleep. You lose everything. You miss it all. Craig. Yeah, we knew that. You were sleeping. We knew you would leave it. Ain't telling us nothing new. Craig, wake up. Give it the program. So what does everybody got planned for the weekend? Tomorrow, I plan on trying to get my garage emptied out so I can bring more stuff in it. I'm working on that. Because I got to process. And I'm waiting on one more item to come in for the Ground Advantage packaging. I got another one in yesterday. I'm waiting on one more. And then I'll have everything in. Miss Josie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Did you hear anything from Miss Denise yet? Because I haven't. Hope everything's going well. Because I haven't heard from Miss Denise yet. Did y'all see the clips on Facebook with Sweet Zane and all his awards he got from Boy Scouts? He should be home tomorrow. Okay. I haven't heard from her, so I'm not sure. I wasn't sure. Uh-oh. Where you sell on Gate Smasher? You too, Jeffrey. Usually Robert's off, but he had to work today. He might have to go work in New Hampshire, New Jersey next week for the week. I hear that, Mike. Patrick. I'm getting ready to redo my back room right here with my supplies. I've been working on that. So I got some stuff I pulled out of there so I can get it tagged for my antique booth. And also the sale that I'm doing on Tuesday of next week, not this week. And then my show this Sunday with Mark and Mike. I got to get my inventory ready for that as well. So that's what I'll be working on this weekend. And getting all my videos set up for next week. Okay, Jeffrey. Awesome, Patrick. That's a lot of work. It takes a lot. I understand that. And again, remember the link is posted at the top of the chat. If you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. So tired of dealing with it. Last month was 3 years. Oh, wow, Patrick. It's been that long already? Wow. Darn, 3 years already. Plus, I'm going to make a trip to the donation. I loaded up and packed up 3 large and 1 medium-sized box of puzzles that I processed out of the garage, and it's going to get donated today. I got to load up the car with 4 boxes total. Going to donate them today. Get them out of the garage. Also, this Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but the Friends Selling with Friends, I'll be bringing a lot of books. Lots of books. I'm getting ready to process a whole 2 boxes of books, maybe 3. I got 3 boxes I think I'm going to process. Yeah, I got to go make a donation. I got to load up my car with them. I got them situated in the garage, ready to go. That's what I've been doing. Packing them up. So that's what I got to get done this weekend. I want to get it done today, get it out of the way, because I got to be in that area today anyway. So Yes, it does, Jennifer. You are right about that. There you go, Patrick. Yep. It will go fast after you get started with all that. Well, everyone, my numbers are going down, and it is that time to end the show. So if you would like to come on after the show's over, you're more than welcome to join me. The link is still at the top of the chat. Also, hope everybody has a great weekend. Hope to see y'all back here at Monday's morning show. Remember, we do it Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday with the morning boost. Don't forget Monday evening, we will be having Regina on as our guest for the Monday Wind Down Monday show, where we'll be talking about antique booths or any other forms of things that you can do to resell other than your platforms and or YouTube. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always, love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day and a great weekend. And I hope you have great findings of great sourcing. And until we meet again, later, peace out, and y'all come back now, you hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You got